everybody, it's your girl Sophie Soph back here on Sophia's Football Talk to do a quick but sweet match reaction, match review of the Champions League semi-final second leg of PSG versus Dortmund. Congratulations to Dortmund for reaching the final. Could we potentially get a Der Klassiker final like we got back in 2013 when we had Bayern versus Dortmund back then? I think we're gonna see it. I generally believe we're gonna see that. I'm gonna be honest. I think we're going to see a Bayern Dortmund final. And Dortmund 100%. They deserve to be where they are. I think a lot of people initially was like, weren't really talking that much about Dortmund. Wasn't thinking that Dortmund was going to go that far, but look at them now. They're in a final, and rightfully so. They faced PSG in the semifinal, won both of the legs 1-0. And I want to say very convincingly. First half, I'm not gonna lie though, at least at the beginning of first half, I did feel like that. What should I say? That PSG did look like you know, more of the better team, but Dortmund got more and more into it. And with a wonderful header by Mats Hummels, who I love, such a great player and fine as hell, by the way, if I may add so, say so myself. But either way, I digress. Wonderful header from a corner. He's now the only player left from that Dortmund side that played in the Champions League. Imagine that. Only one left from when he played in that Champions League final back in 2013. Wow. He's now 35 years old, will be 36 in December. I mean, won the, of course, World Cup, hasn't won the Euros. Maybe it can happen this season. I think, hey, maybe it can happen this summer, potentially. Never won the Champions League. Never won the Champions League. Could happen though. One step away, just one game left, and you never know. But either way, congratulations. But we have to talk about PSG. We have to talk about them. But before we do, make sure that you give this video here a big thumbs up because the more likes we get, the more we're able to push the video out there for more people to see. Alright? Subscribe as well. We're still on the road to 3K subscribers, so let's make that happen, shall we? Feel free, of course, also to join the S15 membership. Link is in the description box. All right, let's go. Pick up the Saint says, "Come on, Dortmund, do it for you again. Club and revenge on Arjen Robben." Arjen Robben, one of my favorite players. I love that guy. Oh, you sent oh, okay. Pick up the Schlaps. Is this a clip about the Dortmund? I mean, congratulations. I know that you're very happy that's your team, so congratulations. Happy for you. Sancho showed Mbappe. Sancho was very good. I think there was one time where he kind of got caught off with, and where Dembele got the best of him, but throughout the game, up until he got subbed off in the 66th minute, even then I was like, "Ooh, I don't know if that's a good decision to sub him off." When you're only 1-0 up. Yes, technically, PSG needed to score at least 2 goals to still be in the game. But I was a little bit concerned, but they were so defensively resolute. But also, PSG did not have their shooting boots on whatsoever. They didn't. They did not. No bueno at all. I was very shocked with how wasteful PSG was. But I've been saying I'm not convinced whatsoever by this PSG team at all. I'm not. And I haven't been for a while as well. So it is what it is. I guess it is what it is. But either way, I think Dortmund really showed what they did, and Sancho Very happy for him. Yes, loan at Man United or from Man United, back to Dortmund. They really want him. Potentially, he's looking to, also want to stay. And I get it. I mean, to be honest, for his own good, I think it probably would be best to leave Man United and go to Dortmund. No, maybe be there a year or two. He's still very young, I believe. We see now 20. How old is Sancho now? Let me double check. Sancho, pretty sure he's still very young. Might be 23. Sancho, 24 actually. Yeah, his birthday was March 25th, so he's 24. He's still very young. And if I was him, personally, I probably would just stay. If I generally, if I was him, I would be like, you know what, I'm gonna just stay at Dortmund, and you get to play Champions League football. I mean, we're not playing Champions League football next season. We might not play any European football at all. I mean, personally, I don't want to be in the Europa League. Definitely don't want to be in Conference League, but it is what it is. So I think for his own sake, he should probably just, go to Dortmund or you go to another club. But Dortmund, you're loved there. He plays with such confidence, and he's not just. I wouldn't say he's world class, but he's playing very good, and I'm happy for him. I wouldn't be opposed to him coming back to Man United. There's something in me, a little bit of selfish reasons that says I got one more in me. I could do one more time, but it depends on whether the club wants that to happen, and of course, whether he wants it himself. Sancho gave the biggest middle finger to Ten Hag. Yep, at this stage, because he's just proving like, hey, I'm not the. I'm not going to sit there and say that he's not the issue or he is the issue, because I think we can't sit and just blame Ten Hag and just blame Man United for him not working out. There was already struggles when he was on the Ole, and yeah, I felt like at least last season, Ten Hag really. I think he managed it a lot better last season. This season, he hasn't been the best, unfortunately. But I think it goes both ways. But either way, Sancho deserves to prosper. Paris should have been third in the group stages. The penalty against Newcastle was criminal, but the refs never. Yes, that is true. Technically, they probably shouldn't even. You know what? You're right, Schloss. They probably shouldn't even be going all this way into the semifinals, because technically, I think Newcastle should have been going to that. Should have been second. Schloss says I won't Bayern in the final. I generally believe. I think we're gonna see a Bayern Dortmund final. I just have a feeling, especially when I found that last time we had the Bayern Dortmund final, that was at Wembley 11 years ago. This year's Champions League final is also going to be at Wembley. It just feels like history is repeating itself. Of course, I mean, Bayern is going to be playing against Real Madrid. Second leg is 2-2. Anything can happen. They're at the Bernabeu. So I would say, of course, Real Madrid would have more of the the upper hand per se, but you never know. Football, very unpredictable. Sometimes it can be predictable, but most cases it's not predictable at all. Um, and that's what I kind of love about the sport. But yeah, with PSG, they were, oh my god, so wasteful. The way they were just messing up with the chances here and there. And technically, Dortmund also had moments where they were in the counter and they kind of lost the ball easily, or they were in the final third. So both teams are very wasteful. But I think with PSG, where was really the urgency? Like full on. Like I felt like at the end, big chances, but they either skied it through all the way to March, or it hit the post, it hit the bar multiple times where it did just that. But also, Dortmund was defensively resolute, defensively sound. They were on it, and they were extremely, incredibly, amazingly good. Pick up the match channel. Been a while. Hope you're doing well. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts in the chat. Of course, I also will be live tomorrow, straight after the Real Madrid Bayern game, to talk about that as well. Um, yeah, I feel, you know what? Even though this game didn't have, you know, incredible amount of chances, it was still a very good game, to be honest. Oh, I just saw Fabrizio Romano tweeted a quote from Marcus Royce, almost he's as he's almost in tears. We go to Wembley, crazy, crazy. We are back more than 10 years later. We have to make it happen. It's our moment. It's now. I ain't gonna. I've been saying I want Bayern to win it and to see Kane lift that trophy. Now I'm kind of like, it would be wonderful to see Dortmund. There's so many stories though. That's the thing with Real Madrid, we've seen it multiple times again, but I don't have an issue with it, but it is what it is. But it's like, okay, the story for them with getting their 15 Champions League trophy, that's huge. Fine, after having not the best of season, getting that Champions League trophy when their manager is going to be leaving by at the end of the season either way. So that'll be like the last game for him. If of course they end up going all the way to the final with Dortmund, you know, this squad here hasn't won much. So, certain guys like Homer's never won a Champions League. Royce haven't even won the Bundesliga. Like, and Royce will be going by the end of the season, leaving Dortmund after being there for so many years. He's leaving. So it will be huge. Yeah, maybe I'll change it by two. Maybe. To be honest, I don't really have an issue where whoever wins. I think only thing I'm not really a fan of PG. I like their football kits. I've always been like, oh, I like a lot of their football kits. But them as a club, as a team, never really been a fan of them like that. So for me, didn't really want PSG to win it. Other than that, I don't really have a full on preference. It would be nice, would be interesting to see like Harry Kane finally lifting it. We need to see Harry Kane's armpits through the air, you know? But there's something with something a little bit sentimental, something a little bit beautiful with having Dortmund do it. Especially with them being like full on underdog. Because I don't think a lot of people predicted them to get to the final. No, no, no. I definitely didn't. I didn't. I'm pretty sure when they played Atletico Madrid, I'm pretty sure I said Atletico Madrid was going to go through. I'm pretty sure I did. But then after that, I've been like, yeah, I think they're going to do it. They're going to do it. But, here we are. Here we are. Guten Abend. Guten Abend. Yes. I was expecting Dortmund to go through, but I didn't think they would win away. Yeah. I think I might have said like a 2-1 win or something like that in the last game, and then maybe a draw. Something I can't remember exactly what I said. But I'm pretty sure I did predict Dortmund to go through. That definitely was the case. That Dortmund would be going through and going to the final for sure after this game. I was thinking, yeah, I think they're going to do it against PSG. But hey, being patriotic, I want Harry Kane to win it. And I hear it. I kind of want to just kind of for that Spurs juice to be over. But imagine though, I just clocked because Dyer is there as well. Imagine Harry Kane and Eric Dyer winning Champions League for Bayern and Spurs still are trophyless. Dortmund did a great job defending in the first half and keeping it tight. Yep, I agree. I also picked Atletico Madrid to beat Dortmund, but after that, picked them to knock PSG out. So I agree with you. Exactly. And but I did, I don't know. It's interesting. It's very, very interesting. And hey, they've done a good thing. Bellingham has almost his whole career to win it. Yep, that is true. I mean, yeah, with Real Madrid, I mean, let's be honest. I mean, they're going to be, hey, Mbappe going to be going to Real Madrid next season. Let's be honest, for sure. Okay, we going to hear that. And we going to probably hear as well Alfonso Davis going there. I think they're going to win a treble at some point. I'm saying I think they're going to win a treble next season. I think so. Oh, no, 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 not next season. No, I'm wrong. I was saying the season. I'm saying once Xabi Alonso leaves Leverkusen and he gets to then manage Real Madrid, I think Real Madrid is then going to win a treble in 2026. So in 2 years from now, because his contract obviously is running out, he's still going to be there one more season. So I think in the 2026 season, which will be not this season coming now, but obviously next year, I generally believe that Real Madrid is winning a treble. So you heard it here first. Real Madrid will be winning a treble in 2026. Yeah. I had Dortmund bottom at the start. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Dortmund was. I don't even think I. Well, what did I say? Did I even say that they were gonna? I think. Did I say that they were gonna go even qualify from the group? I can't remember what I said. Maybe. Or maybe I might have said they. The thing is, they won. They've been proving everybody wrong already back then in the group stage when they actually finished top of the group. And that was group of death with PSG, of course, Dortmund, like I said, Newcastle, and AC Milan. So they've been underdogs throughout the tournament, so they could do it. Real talk, they could, 100%. I think against Real Madrid, I probably if Real Madrid goes through, I fancy Real Madrid to do it. But Bayern, though, I think still Bayern would be the favorites. But there's something that tells me, especially with how resolute, how just defensively sound they've been, you never know. And it would be beautiful to see them do it, though. That's the thing. It would really be beautiful to see them do it. So it'll be interesting. But of course, we will be previewing that when that day comes. I don't even think I will be able to do a back or straight match reaction right after because I'll be busy. There's some important things happening that day outside of YouTube, so that I have to prioritize. But we have to wait and see, of course. Either way, we will be there. We'll be there. I think we're gonna end it here. I just wanted it to be like a little bit of a quick reaction. I got work tomorrow, so I gotta make sure that I get some rest. But I'll be back tomorrow to, of course, also do a instant reaction to talk about Real Madrid versus Bayern. I think that's going to be a cracking game. I mean, the first leg and the 2-2, which I predicted. I think this one is also going to be very good. There's something that still tells me that Bayern will do it, but you never know. You never know. But make sure to those of you who are new here, like the video, of course, if you haven't already. Subscribe as well, because the more likes we get, the more we're able to push the video out there for more people to see. Still on the road to 3K subscribers. Taking a long time, but we're gonna keep going. We're not gonna give up. Okay? Also join the SFT membership. Link is in the description box. And to those of you watching on the replay, would love to hear your thoughts as well in the comment section. That would be great. But yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Have a great time. Yeah, Pulse Play, I know. PSG, hey, I've been telling. Real Madrid will make it harder than it needs to be. Yep, it will be interesting. I agree. Yeah, big up, everybody. We're going to end it here. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Service out. Glory, glory, Man United. It was I ended.